Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I wanted to do this one reading here for twin flames. It's energy that I can feel, probably a lot of people sharing this energy too, like your twin flame pushing you to that limit, pushing you into that retreat where you're like, I cannot do this thing as such anymore. Normally you can feel like karmic energies, like the stuff that you're doing to me with the karmic. You'll see some of you, even if this thing was all right with you for some time, you're going to start like reaching that limit. It's hard for me to describe this energy here, but it's like you have to accept today the fact, the things, you have to accept today the fact that tomorrow you're going to have to forgive your twin flame. Haiti is like all of these things that he's throwing at you, even if today you do not have the maturity to deal with them, you will see that tomorrow they'll be incorporated in your situation. Because once you find your real twin, you're going to see that nobody else will really do. You can feel it, your soul can feel it, but doesn't change from anything. We are like human beings after all, and we live, we exist in this 3D experience, and you will feel those things for some of you. And you're not in this, I have to read for twin flames who are in union or in like very close to union. This energy here is not the case. You mostly know of a karmic. You probably like try to reach out to your person. They were not like responsive to you, or some kind of tower moment happening. And this energy here that I'm feeling, whatever it is, you're just going to have to accept that some weeks and even months have to go by before you can even touch your person and think that the energy is okay. You know, this kind of energy, it needs to be renewed. And I have done the reading. Hang on, see, I've done the reading not too long ago about the disrespect, that some of these DM are going to show you when it comes to karmics, or not like appreciating you. It's the energy for the moment. This one here is a heavy one, which I think I'm going to even do it in parts. So let me split this deck here. Do you see that? That worse, yeah. Oh, here you, some of you have come to the right energy. It's like, I'm pushing forward. Why does this thing always keeps getting worse with you? And into the situation here, like worse, I can see it here. Pregnancies, whether you have a child with your DM, they're not taken care of, or somebody else getting pregnant from somebody's DM. Why I'm feeling that energy of like a child is because literally karmically is the worst thing that can happen to you and to your twin flame mix. These kind of energies been up in the air, but I have to reshuffle. And actually, of spirit, this deck here says, yeah, that's the deck I'm not supposed to use, is this one here. Let's see. Separation. He's living out this energy for the moment. Oh, this separation is everything. It's like most likely thing you will remember the most about your twin flame experience. Right now, he's like cultivating that energy of separation by not acknowledging you. There's such a thing, but I can tell you, I'm trying to do the same thing for the moment. It's impossible when it's your twin flame. You can put them to a side, to a corner, in a box, whatsoever, but that energy is always going to be vibrating in some form. But right now, that separation is like DM might have always wanted this separation in some form, but I can see the F2 like accepting it, like, okay, boy, you want to be without me? Let me slowly learn how to be without you too. Though I can tell you it's impossible. The separation is everything. I wish I could separate from him, cut the ties. If so, I would do it now. I hate this card. But to the true ones who've come here to grow, instead of being, swallowed by this twin flame paradigm, online, what's happening into this new love here is the same energy that I keep feeling, like, the masculine being convinced that whoever they're with for the moment, or that try this thing that they're trying out with somebody again for the moment, like, for them, it's a way of growing. For them, it's a way of advancement, a way of like clearing up their life or their acts, into this card of new love here. To me, he believes in what he's living. And forget about the little blows, my loves. You know, the thing that matters the most, your DM did not believe in you. That's the thing you should focus on. Everybody, everything else, sorry, is just like superficial. You didn't believe in me. I knew I had the truth within me, and as I was trying to connect to you or tell you the truth, you did not believe in me, but you surely believed in this somebody else that I can't see. And right now, he's living it out. This energy he will regret, and I can feel that for him already. But he does not know he's going to regret it soon. The only thing I can tell you, being a twin flame and a divine feminine in these kind of karmic situations, especially when the energy is like activated, it's not easy. Lets you know not everybody online is a twin flame. Otherwise, you'd be like, here, you can take back everything. I do not want it. I don't like being a twin flame. It's not something you enjoy. Just keep being in your energy, no matter how unfair this thing here seems. Whether you can feel it or not, something is happening on the other side that he will soon feel. This is not something that you do. Get separated or stay in separation from your real twin, over somebody else. Trying something out with somebody else while your twin is calling on to you, or like going back to a situation, trying it out again while your twin is right there, like in front of you, is not something that you do. From that energy, if you stay in your right energy, divine feminine, something will disrupt this thing here soon, is what they don't know. And you have to be in that positive energy, into that card of angel. This here, the only way you can be in this here divine energy is not to mind this one here. The karmic, like, at the end of the day, poor girl. She's just sucked in this mix in 3D. In 5D, she has a reason to be, therefore, in 3D, if you know what I mean. But don't mind the karmic. Don't try to hate the karmic. Your relationship is to your DM, and it's like, compact it in a form that it would make sense to you. The only thing I have to say, you did not believe in me. And that I take offense to. The all like little stupid things, and a picture this and a phone call that and this text this. I don't have time for that. You just didn't believe in me. Let's keep, excuse me, let's keep it at that. And the way this thing I'm feeling in my throat is like nothing the masculine would say can make up for this. But one day I'll give you the demo. I'm going to feel some kind of energy that's going to make me forgive him from my core. But the stuff he be saying, it will never work after this. The sadness is very real, which is why me, into that card of angel, I'd rather be the run, I mean the, excuse my slip, the chaser instead of the runner. You know why? Because I wouldn't want to be responsible for this kind of sadness here onto somebody. Some of you girls, guys, you're true angels. You're like, you're living by the godly code, if you know what I mean, like being faithful to your person and this and that, sacrificing a whole lifetime to what you call it, prove your devotion. to the Almighty, most likely, and to your person, just an instrument to your faith, if you know what I mean. And they're the one, I mean, and you're the ones that they, choose to hurt into this sadness here. It doesn't make no sense. And one day your masculine is going to understand that. Exactly, and put that card, man. You see him? Divine masculine. One day he'll figure out exactly what I'm trying to tell you. You know, you're dealing with your angel, divine masculine, and she's the one you choose to hurt. Three of Swords energy. Somebody here is feeling heartbroken. I'll tell you, normally I should be, but I'm blocking this energy like, brother, no, no, no. This thing here has been going on for too long. And one day he'll understand what he did to me, what he did to you guys too. Let's go on. I have a new deck here. It's called Queen of the Moon Oracle, but I'm not feeling it yet. The path. I'll wait and see. If you're listening to me, this is not the end of the story. One card. But I can feel his energy. And to me, he's bathing in negativity. That's how he can block me. Well, my brother, I can block you in positivity. What's good, my love? Do you see that? It is not over between us. Well, it looks like it is, but Spirit keeps telling me otherwise. I hope you can see the card. Meaning one day I'll forgive him. I can see it here. One day you'll forgive your guy too. And that would be the beauty of it. I know of it. I can't picture it today, but I'm a psychic. I know the rest of the story. The beauty of this thing here, when it comes to you, is actually you forgiving him. And if you don't think you hold the key to this situation, it's because you don't know what true beauty is. Then, you know, patience. I have a problem with that energy and I cannot lie to you. If it's patience to wait for him, I have zero patience. But if it's patience to, go on about my own journey, my own life and see what the story holds for me, then I have all the patience in the world. I want to live long, my loves, is what I figured out. So patience for my life, yes. Bless me with long life, Lord. Amen. But patience for your BS is out of the question. So now I'm progressing for myself into this patience here. And into this beauty, that forgiveness. I'm telling you, take it easy. You're going to see the stuff that is like, unthinkable to you today, tomorrow. You'll forgive. Yeah. Forgive who again? The masculine, and he's here in this reading. I didn't pull a lot of cards today. You see him here, man, the masculine. He's here, like, but I don't care. Stuff that you do, my brother, is too much. I'll meet you in weeks or month from now because you're utilizing your free will against me, and I take offense to that. And you're doing that in extremes. I'm starting to like these texts, like what's going on? You're doing that in extremes, I can't handle that. The stuff that you do is too much, masculine. And now I'm wiser, so I don't have to deal with all of this, and I know it. This year, when I first like shuffled this deck here, I saw the karmic situation in that card. If anything, just know that this energy here is trying to help you instead of hurt you. The karmic, she'll teach you a lot about you, especially if she's a true one. You have no idea. She would be just like you, fighting for the same thing you do, but the two of you are from different worlds. And you know what I know from my situation? My karmic, she took something away from me. It would only be natural that I would snatch, this thing back from her, take it back from her. Usually I wouldn't, but in this case here, I must, and I know it. You see this discernment here? The Don't let this here true magician energy. Your masculine, he's not stupid. Why is he here? Because he know. I mean, in these cards, in his energy, because he knows, the stuff I'm trying to say to you. We belong together, my youth. I know it's my brother. So all this chaos and things like this, you better navigate, through it. Somebody will cause like a lot of small events just to hide the bigger picture. It's not that you don't love me, most likely you do. It's not that your soul does not know of me, most likely it does. It's because you're utilizing your free will, is all that it is. And when it comes down to it, the only thing I got to say into this discernment here, I take offense because I figured out that you do not believe in me. Therefore, you do not believe in spirit, and therefore I cannot be with you. F the stupidity. F the little events and the things that never mattered. I'm your divine match. And you doing anything against me, utilizing your free will against me. I can't deal with that. It's the only discernment I got. And Spirit is saying to me, my energy for the moment, this kind of thing, Queen of Swords mode, it's attractive, or like this is what is going to set the attraction, the fact that he would come towards me. This here, I am here today, lets me know back then how, I was praying for nothing, because in the energy I was in back then and not too long ago, this guy was never going to come my way then, because I did not have that kind of energy. I was not stable like that spiritually back then. Then meaning I was waiting for nothing. At least like this, I can set some stuff in motion exactly into that card, the path. Oh, I'm coming from far, my loves. And most likely, if you're listening to me, you've come from far, my loves. But the journey is not over. Growth. You heard it now, because me, I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to retreat, spiritually, because he can talk. These cards, they can talk like somebody speaking to me. I don't need the philosophy, masculine. I need you to tell me what's up, like human being to another. You need to start speaking, masculine. You see what I'm trying to tell you? Oh, he knows. In spirit, he knows me. I'm not BSing. You exist as a person. You need to start speaking in the flesh as a human being. He's trying to be happy. Really hard. Trying really hard to be happy. Yeah. If not keeping the stuff that he has acquired, he's trying to maintain something here. This guy here, he's fighting for his life. But into this like pentacles energy or whatsoever is a status that he's trying to hold up to. You see, like, I don't want to lose the things I got. Yeah. That there is a lie for him. But the thing is, he's coming to lie to me about this situation, and to you too. He will not be able to explain this, like, karmic situation to you. And I can see something here. You see this growth here. If he tries to explain it any other way than in the terms of growth, and my clock's ringing 11:11, because that's my alarm. If he doesn't say anything else, but I was a kid, or I didn't know better, or this and that, then know that the guy is lying to you. But this growth explains everything too. He did not know. He couldn't know that it was you. I keep getting that feeling. The best kept secret, in the masculine's life is actually you. Yeah, I'm a real twin flame, like 11:11 every day. My alarm, like rings. He couldn't do better. He had to grow spiritually more so than emotionally, or all the things that you can see. That's the truth, but the other truth is that he's coming with lies to trying to explain this madness here, and I keep getting that feeling. Yeah, lying about the karmic. Don't lie, my brother. Just say that you have made the wrong choice, and just know into that growth that there are consequences for it. Don't try to lie your way, out of this. Is what he does not know today into that King of Pentacles. He's fighting for some kind of happiness, and I can't even lie. The karmic is giving him the attention that he needs for the moment, but I'm not worried because I know he's into low energy. What he does not know is that this happiness, that he's kind of stealing with the karmic for the moment is something that he will to lie about tomorrow. You will never be able to explain this thing, and if you don't speak about growth within you, then I know you're lying to you. Therefore, I won't be there to even listen to it. But I can see him here. And because me, I'm really trying to tap into my masculine energy, just understand I don't know how to explain this, but you're too good for him. You know why? Because the best he can do energetically for the moment is the karmic, the straight opposite of you. It's the best he can do. It's the best he can get. This is what he deserves, and this and that, and you have to accept it. I can see it here. He's vibrating like, where else could he be? King of Pentacles might be in this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Didn't I tell you about the growth? The only reason why this madness is here, because the two of you are linked, yeah, is because that element of growth, like the path. I can see it here, and there was another one too. Even into that patience, I felt it. This deck is new to me, but I can see the symbolism here. Like patience, me, I'm trying to live long. Thank God for life. Thank God for experience, in a life that's absolutely not flat, and into that path here. The only thing that can explain this madness is like the lack of wisdom when it comes to the masculine, but slowly it's time for him to come of age. And wisdom or not, yeah. I'll give you an analogy. Do you understand that certain kids are murderers? You know? They have like a particular law, they may be like pardoned because of their age whatsoever. Youth or not knowing can explain a lot, but don't you think that stamp or whatsoever is on their soul? Yeah, it's the same thing for you, masculine. That's the runner for you. You were supposed to fail whatever you were running to, and to us it's the other way around. We ought to know, that whatever we're running towards, we're going to reach our destination. Him, he has to turn around. Us, we have to go forward. He'll try to lie his way out of this, and only growth can make this one situation, sorry, here better. That you'll change on the way. F what these people are telling you. You will not get your masculine the way that you have met them and how you have envisioned. This one here is spirit's vision, if you know what I mean. Some of you may be dealing with the Scorpio. This one here is spirit's vision. You're going to change on the way, even into that Taurus energy, and him too is what he does not know today. Spiritually, you're trying to finish me, but the truth is, in the flesh, you will never do that. Exactly into that Queen of Swords. I can see it here. I am your woman, but the stuff that you're doing to me is damn near like death, of the flesh, which is why the Queen of Pentacles is not here. But you see who is here? Queen of Swords onto you. You're not about to kill me. You're taking nothing else away from me. This journey here, whatever the path, whatever it is, I'm forcing it to take another course, spiritually. I'm not mad. I'm not hurt. I'm controlling this energy. Otherwise, again, into the death card in the Empress, you would finish me, masculine. You have a weird energy, my brother. And I'm glad I'm not you and that you are the opposite of me. You're running away from the light. And as a fool, I'm running towards you. Where do they do that at? Mentally, this energy bothers him as much as it bothers me. Same thing for you guys. Like, you think you don't think of that masculine, you're lying, is what's happening. Queen of Swords energies and Kings to Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you're in this here, and Taurus and Aries. This mind stuff that I'm trying to share with you is my strength for the moment. That's how you control everything else. Well, I can tell you something is happening mentally to the both of us. Me, I'm cutting him off, and to me, he can receive the message like, that energy is going somewhere in his head. Something telling him or him coming to the right conclusion is exactly what's going to happen because this union here, it has to be. You cut him off, that's not part of the plan anymore. Correcting the course of energy for this union here to happen. And I hope you can resonate. I can feel a woman here, your masculine, he cannot touch you anymore. I mean, mentally more so. Like, bring it, my love. I'm unstoppable mentally. Even into cutting you. Thank you very much, masculine. This is what you did to me. Because you're like everything. If I can live without you, I can live without anything. I can feel that energy here. Pure mental is how you cut them off. It's amazing what I'm seeing. Like me, I'm going to see this union with my own two eyes. Resonate, my loves, because I'm not playing energetically anymore. The threat? Me? Physically, oh, I don't need you physically anymore. Let me speak my mind. When you are in the right energy, the person who hurts you, you look at them for who they are. So a month ago, he was the cutest thing to me. Today, this guy's got a plastic smile. Me, I'm tiny, but I'm a woman, boy. Why are you tiny? You were never my type to begin with. Or you're my twin flame, but I'm not attracted to you like this. Physically, I like them tall, dark, and handsome, which you happen not to be. That physical disconnect into that Queen of Swords that he better be careful with when it comes to me. Because at this point here, my brother, we can be friends if that's what needs be. I'm not even attracted to you anymore. So you know what the real threat is: either this union is going to be, or I don't need to live with you anymore in total independence from you. That's what the journey taught me. The feelings. Hi, Isis. The feelings you're going to see. Some of you, you're even going to take the feelings on your way away from them. Is because of that clarity mentally. Like, when somebody keeps showing you who they are, one day you will believe them. It's like, I can disconnect from you. Whether I love you or not, no problem as far as I'm away from you. Somebody is definitely free from their twin flame here. Congratulations, because that is my case. Is either freedom or heartbreak, by the way. Me, I'm blocking this one here. Therefore, I know I'm free. You will not break my heart. Whatever it is, and I know I'm not lying to myself because everything else is a-okay. But everything I see, block. I can't even lie. Like, really, am I supposed to be crying for you again? You keep doing the same thing. Let me free myself from you all together. That's what I choose. Don't be heartbroken. Free yourself. Keep freeing your spirit. That's exactly why you have that life and these experiences, so that you would learn in this realm here. You have to learn from all of the things that he throws at you. The quicker, the better. Learn to stand your ground, blocker to anything that he throws your way. My saying is, into them two here, just bring it, my love. Just bring it, divine masculine. I got you. Me, I'm into your mind like a MF first. So, my masculine, he's dumb. I got you, is all I know. Can't even play this game here spiritually the right way because you're an idiot to begin with. I'm going to stand my ground to everything that you throw at me. And into them too, what I dare not say is that Ace of Swords that is missing. My guy, he has crossed the limit with me. And he didn't even have to push the game that far. But, There's a limit now. That separation, literally, in this opening card, even between twin flames, even between twins, there is even a separation between me and my physical mother. So what's good, masculine? That separation, that limit into that Ace of Swords, that is the only thing for me. In some form, I have walked away. Though I know that there is just like a temporary separation into these tower moments. That's how you would resonate. A lot of you have been going through stuff like that, which is why you would be able to connect with me. The energy is up in the air. Is your twin flame is only natural, that you feel their heart belongs to you. But into that Three of Cups here, the problem is that idiot keeps trying to give it to somebody else, living the illusion. Therefore, tomorrow he'll have to lie to explain this. I'm telling you, to try to rebuild this with you. That betrayal, because we cannot stop it. I'm like trying to understand. You cannot separate from your twin flame, just temporary. But that betrayal is off the chain, my brother, exactly into that devil. You are the devil, masculine, in my case, by the way. You can keep the darkness, you represent darkness, but still, we have to share this one apple here in half into the lovers. Some of you may be dealing with the Gemini or with the Capricorn. He's the opposite of me. It's amazing, the more I look at it. It's like that line again, that separation between the two of us. It makes so much sense. Like you have no idea. There's no dwelling place between dark and light, and us, with me and my masculine, you and your masculine in some form. Though in my case, we are extremes. Believe me, we are like an embodiment of this kind of energy here. He has negative energies within him, and that's exactly how he can block me, because you don't have to believe me. I have a hell of a magnetic pull. And the craziest part, as long as his energy is blocked in my life, all the other energies are going to be blocked. I must solve this one mystery here. And he's a hell of an opponent. I can't even lie. The stuff that I'm saying, somebody better catch it. That forgiveness, there's no more patience left in me. Patience is that energy of forgiveness. We have Gemini and Sagittarius energy here too. Forgiving all the pain. I can't even lie. There goes that Queen of Pentacles. The pain that you have inflicted me and that I refuse to feel for you. You see how far away they are from the other. This guy is betting everything. He was the opening card, and there comes his match. Is amazing. He's like, I don't know how it is. Instead of bridging the gap, coming closer to union, as you are fighting, and the energy should be like that. This guy is like trying to run away even quicker, further away from you, putting anything he can between you and him, especially this pain and this time here for no reason. Who's got time, like that? I'll tell you, and we'll end it here. We have Queens of Pentacles. You are in this Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and also Kings of Cups. And we have Queens of Cups here too. I can feel it. If you're of fire, you're the ones who are truly going to have to wait a little bit longer. But Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you are in this too. This here, the mastery of your emotions, is the true thing about being a chaser on a twin flame journey and doing it the right way. Ain't no changing your destiny into him here. Him, he's who I need to be. As a Queen of Cups, like one level higher. He does not question anything. And it's not even a matter of fate, it's like whatever I'm feeling, the feeling, pure feeling is going to guide me. But in order to do that, to be beyond the psychic, this one here being a human being, human crystal on you, you have to get a hold of your emotions, control what it is you're feeling. Because these feelings, whatever it is, lacking love, grief, whatever it is, they're part of life. And the King of Cups, he accepts that. Queen, she would just want to mother you, like baby is going to be okay. He's going to tell you, my love, c'est la vie. This is, it is what it is, kind of thing. He shares that with the Queen of Wands, divine feminines. Total mastery of your emotions is what you're aiming for, whether you know that you signed up for this thing here or not. For a lot of you, you're going to see that they're being the journey into that hangman energy. I would give you another tip here. If you're a real twin flame, whatever you see in the movies, read about in the books, the love story, or hear of in the love songs is not going to be your story. It's a little bit like your life will feel or would have you feeling like, I walk upside down when it comes to all of these people. No ordinary type of journey for no ordinary type of soul is what you have to know is going to make this thing here easier, which is why the stuff, that people have and things like this, you're above that, whether you can feel it or not. And I hope you can resonate somebody, because this here is getting deep. There is one more card. You know why? Because I cannot go back to the BS. You can even have the karmic. You know what's going to happen then, masculine? I'm going to have a whole bunch of people that are not you. And the stuff that I was saving for you, and the most precious thing I got, my body and my time, if you know what I mean. I'm like, you know what I mean. Somebody else can have me. And you can stay where you are and we'd still be twin flames. He refuses the growth. I don't care what he tells me. It's not that he does not know. He has the same information you do in his DNA or whatever it is. Don't let the guy fool you. And this energy, I can feel it. He can feel it too. Like that there, though, he does not know what's happening to him. Like, what is this thing that I'm feeling? It's called the wrath of your feminine. Hurry up. Yeah. Into that card of color. What's that energy that I'm feeling that you don't know? Is your feminine. She's not happy at all, at all. In this energy is that cool and collected energy into that hangman, and even, the temperance, like whatever may come. I am manifesting, my guy. I'm telling you. This karmic, I don't even care about her, but she needs to go, and her energy is very active for the moment. Like, I don't even know what she's fighting. Is it me? Relax, girl, you can have him. Authentic truth, like, the karmic, she's doing exactly what she's supposed to spiritually, at least in my case. A hell of an opponent is she too to me. And them two, they think they can gang up against me now. You can make something implode in this life. If the two of you are trying to come and fight me, what if I don't fight you? What's going to happen then? Nothing is going to be, at least in the spiritual world, it is like that. Girl, you can have him. No need to finish your powers on me. you know And believe me, that's exactly what's happening. You're going to see the karmic fighting for your guy, like all of these energies that are being up in the air for the moment on your so-called soul journey. That's how the true twin flame journey goes. These karmics are going to try to pull your guy back, until the energy is right for you. And into them too here, all I can tell you is that I thank my masculine. I actually thank him today for the things that I don't know of tomorrow. Because into being such an opponent to me, I've pushed myself to, it's not even my limit yet. Now I'm starting to accept this. We can go girls, we can read cards, we can, connect to energies and do the whole thing just to be able to know what they got going on. I'm telling you, from this like obsession is going to come something. And me, I love it, quite frankly. I thank you for the spiritual journey. If it weren't up to you, masculine, I would have never discovered myself. Now I have discovered myself. Be careful, because you're disposable for the moment, my love. Very much so. Because now I know of spirit and I know of my own spirit. He does not know how to deal with this. And all I can tell you, into that card of growth, just accept it. Some part of us is older than them, wiser than them, even spiritually. And when you look at a mother, to her child, somebody had to give birth to these idiots, so just see it like this. It's a little bit like spiritually, we gave birth to them. And, into that devil card, here is the aftermath, deal with your creation. And into that card, assessing. Now I'm really watching you, masculine, with no feelings, with like a cold head, to be like, really, is this what you're doing? I got my life, brother. This like where I draw the line between the two of us then. And I can keep an eye on you from a distance until you get your energy right. That's the guidance for the moment, my loves, and I hope that you have heard that. Yeah. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye. How are you guys?